Grand Rising, my little cherubs. Welcome back to my channel, Red Fire Flags. Thank you for clicking on my reading. I'll just do a quick little bit of housekeeping before I jump into the collective read this morning. I just want to say a massive thank you for the lady that's donated to my channel a couple of times. So grateful. And I also want to welcome my A1 Day Ones. Thank you so much for the love and for continuing to return to my videos. And to the newbies, thank you for joining me here and clicking this reading. Please consider clicking that subscribe button and becoming a part of my growing family. I would love to have you here. And lastly, thank you for all your comments and all the love that you show me here. I am so grateful. And I love reading your comments. Thank you for sharing with me. So I'll just jump straight into the collective read. I've been up all night. I have not had any sleep because I really need to get this message out. But I've been procrastinating. And I feel like this has a lot to do with the energy that I'm picking up from this reading. There were some revelations that came out over the last couple of weeks for you guys. If this has not been the case for you, if you have not found out something about your significant other or about somebody close to you, if you have not found out about some sort of betrayal or you haven't felt attacked in some way, this is probably not going to be the reading for you, okay? I feel like I've been stabbed in the back. I feel like my patience has been tested. For a few of you, I feel like I stayed with somebody because of the children and this person ends up stabbing me in the back anyway, and I just feel completely betrayed by that. I feel like I've had to walk away from things, from people, and I feel like I've been betrayed. I feel like I've been lied to. And I feel like I've recently found this out, or I knew this in some way, but this has been confirmed over the last couple of weeks, if not couple of days. I feel like this is really fresh. You've walked away from this, my lovelies. Whoever it was, or whoever they were, because I feel like it may have been a few people as well, that kind of set out to derail you in some way. Or stab you in the back. This was a shock. Sorry, you didn't see this coming. Even though some of you may have had an idea of certain things, I feel like there were a few people involved that you didn't think would do that. I feel like you may have been speaking to somebody that you felt like you trusted about certain things that were going on, and this person used it against you. I'm hearing fish in a cup, so it's like, for me, that's like breadcrumbing. It's like just a dead fish. Doesn't, can't feed your family, can't do anything with it. It's just there, and who knows how long it's been gone for. Like, who knows even if it's still edible. Do you see what I mean? Let's grab some cards and see what's going on. Spirit, what is going on with this energy, please? I feel like I've been manipulated. So even if you did see a couple of these red flags or a couple of situations and you felt like you needed to move forward or move on or whatever in the past, I feel like there was some sort of manipulation that kind of, made you stay in this situation. And I think for a lot of you, there was some sort of forced happiness, like you were forcing a smile, like while on the inside I feel like my flame's going out. I feel like I'm dying on the inside. Spirit, what's going on, please? Great Mother Divine, what do we need to tell the collective? So we've got the 9 of coins in the right way up. And I feel like you have walked away from the situation, and I feel like the Great Mother Divine wants to encourage you to keep doing so. Because this person, this situation, whatever this has been in some way blocking your future success, or your spiritual success. You're stepping into this energy of self-care, of self-love. And I feel like you're stepping into this energy of wanting to give back to yourself. I think the reason that I've been up and bugged to give these messages is because even though this situation has taken place and the wounds are still quite fresh at the moment, I want you to know, and I feel like the Great Mother Divine wants you to know more than anything else, that this isn't a bad thing. This was meant to crumble, and I feel like this was meant to crumble a little while ago. And I feel like I said, some of you stayed for children, some of you stayed for financial reasons, some of you stayed for whatever the reason was, whether it was insecurities, whether it was manipulation. Take it and apply it as you will, because it's going to be different for all of you. This is a general reading. But you're encouraged to go inwards and heal at the moment. I feel like this feels like a situation where you didn't have your boundaries in the right place. And I feel like this is one of the reasons why this was such a devastating situation for you as well, because I feel like you in some ways knew that you should have stepped away, or you should have... My darling, don't beat yourself up about the situation. At the end of the day, people do what they do. It's not your fault. People do what they do. You can't control what other people do. People are supposed to have your back like you've had theirs. I'm picking up your very loyal energy here. You're being encouraged to move forward, like I was picking up earlier. We've got the Chariot. I'm also picking up strongly, I've got a really tense feeling here. So I feel like, there's been overthinking, there's been sleepless nights. I haven't been asleep tonight, again, like I'm going to mention, but I feel like there's been sleepless nights. I feel like you're beating yourself up. And I don't feel like you need to do that. At the end of the day, like I was saying, people are people and they do what they do. And even if, you're on guard all the time and you stay ready so you don't have to be ready, like, you can't guard against everything, because like I said, people do what they do. Okay? And you were loyal in this situation to your friend, to your partner, to whoever this was. We've got the Star card. So like I was saying, don't beat yourself up about the situation, okay? You're being prepped for a brand new start, okay? Where you can start manifesting your dreams. And you're moving into the direction of actual real love. Like real love for yourself, real love that's coming into your space. You're on course for a new direction, the direction that you should have been on. You're being course corrected, I'm hearing. It's like when people say, oh, something that's meant for you will never pass you by, or if something's meant for you, then you'll be on the path, blah 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 blah. And in some respects that is 100%, because even though you went a little bit skew with for a bit and it's been a while, you're being course corrected back onto the path you should really have been on. And even though you went a bit skew with, it's not a bad thing, because during that time you've picked up lessons. A couple of you have picked up a few children. Some of you have picked up new skills. Whatever those things have been, it hasn't been for nothing. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So I do feel like there has been some sort of breakup in a home, some sort of situation that is no longer stable. It was stable, but is no longer stable. And I feel like, the people that you were around were not exactly putting in the effort to sustain whatever the connection was, whether that's a friendship, a job, whatever. This energy here that I'm picking up for you guys is that you're being reborn, okay? There is you're coming through a dark night of the soul. This has been a situation that you've been involved in for way too long. I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's been like 9-10 years that this relationship or this connection or this marriage or whatever it was has been going on for. Or should have ended 10 years ago, maybe. I feel like you know, you want somebody who's romantic. I feel like you're looking for somebody, or you're looking for a situation that's equal give and take. And I feel like a lot of the time, people have come in with like an empty cup. You're not able to get from whoever it was or from these people what it is you require. So we've got the Eight of Wands as well. And so this is fast movement. This is you moving into the energy of change, of being assertive, of you kind of saying, you know what, I'm leaving all of this behind. If you're seeing 888, your manifestations are coming forward for you. And I feel like 8 is also the number of infinity as well. So while this has been a cycle and everything else that's been going on for a while, I feel like you're getting to this point where you're no longer going around on this weird like cycle, like with these weird people. You're changing the direction of things. You're stepping into the energy of being an emperor or an empress. I feel like a lot of the people that were around you were jealous of your light, of your energy. And I'm picking up a few people, you know, you've had to protect yourself a lot. You've had to, in a way, struggle to gain advantage over certain situations that really you shouldn't have had to struggle to gain advantage over. But I feel like a lot of people, or the situation had some sort of manipulation. A lot of the people involved, it's like they were kind of orchestrated, like some sort of gang or something. You're not taking any offers from any of these people. You've seen them for who they are. You're not willing to take a risk and sort of reinvest into any of these things, these people, whatever. I'm also, you know, I've got this weird feeling that there's been some sort of spell work or something that's been taking place as well. And that's only going to be for a few of you. Yeah, and there we go. We've got the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. I feel like you've got an idea that something's been going on, and it's only for a select few of you. It's not for all of you. I feel like someone's been playing with your intuition as well, so they can pull a fast one. And even though I feel like your vision has been clouded, or they've been trying to cloud your vision with this weird sort of spell work, and I feel like they've been doing it by the moon cycles as well. I feel like it hasn't fully, I don't feel like it's fully had an effect, but I do feel like it's been kind of messing with you a bit. And we've got the moon. At the end of the day, right, what was done in the dark, and this is all about illusion, right? The moon's all about things being done, and, you know, it's in the dark and you can't really see what's going on. But this card looks very light to me. And so I feel like a lot of this is coming to light. Your intuition is completely spot on. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. There's like this little crab thing in the bottom that's looking to come in and pinch your ankles. But trust yourself. The person that you were dealing with was just a liar anyway. We've got the Knight of Swords. This person was a liar. I feel like this person was very unpredictable as well. I feel like this person was quite spiteful. And I feel like you are breaking away from energy that's like that. Whether this is a brother, whether this is a father, whether this is a lover, a mother, whatever. This is somebody who has, in effect, made it their life's work to kind of hold you back in some way. And I feel like you're breaking free of that. So this situation, these things, whatever it was that came to light, whatever it was that was hidden that came out, be grateful for it, because you wouldn't have broken away otherwise. And I do feel like, even though it feels shocking and it feels like you've been stabbed in the back, I feel here that, as painful as that situation has been, this hasn't been a waste. At the end of the day, you're going to be planting new seeds for the future. You're going to be looking at new hopes, new dreams. Like, you're going to be getting this unconditional love for yourself, to a point where you're going to protect your energy 100%. You're stepping into your divinity. And I feel like a lot of this situation, or a lot of what was going on, was in some way to hinder you from that, or to stop you from doing that. I feel like the Spirit's encouraging you to like yourself, to love yourself, and put yourself in a situation where your future is in your own hands from this moment forward. I feel like people have had a lot of say-so, and I think that maybe sometimes when, people are wearing a false mask, and you tell them things, or sometimes we sit down and we talk about our hopes and our dreams with these people, and really they don't have any good intention for us. They don't think highly of us. They don't want to see us succeed. And then, we've sat down, we've told them what we're planning to do, and then all of a sudden everything kind of goes to crap. And that's because that person is actively trying to screw your shit up. We've got the Passion card as well. So I feel like you're being reignited in some way, in order for you to kind of move forward away from these people and this situation. And while you may have had chemistry with these people in the past, and stuff like that, this is, it's no longer that. Do you get what I mean? For you, my collectives, my darlings, you're being swiftly moved into this space like paradise, like happiness. And I know it sounds weird coming from what you're in at this moment, but I think the reason that I've got to give this message to you, because I'm actually starting to feel tired now, which is a shock, because I didn't think that was going to happen. I was so awake. But I feel like it's because you need to know that what you're going through right now is literally temporary. It will not last for long at all. Please just stay the course, all right? I know it feels a little bit frustrating, or a little bit helpless, or hopeless, because obviously this situation it might make you question your worth. I feel like betrayal in any way, or being stabbed in the back, or I feel like I'm being some sort of shock attack of any kind from people that you don't expect it from. It knocks you off your game. And I think that you may have had your confidence knocked a little bit and stuff like that. But the message that I want to get across to you today is to not fall into that too deeply. All right, heal and let go of your fear. And I feel like this has been an ego death for you as well. Even though these things happen, and betrayal happens, or we don't want that to happen, we don't welcome it. Sometimes we can get a good thing out of it. Sometimes we can get something out of it. And I feel like you're going to be stepping into this space where you're fearless, and you're not willing to allow anybody to kind of share your energy that doesn't deserve to. So, my darlings, this has been your messages. I hope this resonates with somebody in some way. I feel like you're doing the right thing by stepping away from this energy right now. Whatever happens down the line, happens down the line. But it's been a lot. Whatever came out the last couple of weeks, it's been a lot for you to deal with. And it's been a hard time. But you will get through this, all right? And it will be a better day. I feel like you're being kind of guided into like this new energy of, I don't know, it feels sort of like paradise. So you will find you're happy again. I think that's really what I'm trying to say. Have the best day, my darlings. I'm gonna get off and try and get a couple of hours sleep because I need to get some sleep. Thank God it's Sunday. And yeah, have the best day. I forgot to say, like, share, subscribe and comment down below. I enjoy reading all your comments.